A fresh good morning to all of you and welcome to GYANJYOTI online classes. And dear student, today we shall discuss our new topic, that is topic number 13. It's a poem. It's a poetry section. Okay. And our topic number 13 is wandering singers. Okay. Topic number 13 is wandering singers. So open your book, page number 132. Okay. It is a poem written by Sarojini Naidu. Okay, it is a poem written by Sarojini Naidu. Sarojini Naidu. Okay. So here are some keywords or new words that you can find on the right side of the blackboard. Okay. Lay means song, tarry means to wait, luster means shine, radiance, kindred one's relative, lute a stringed instrument like guitar. Okay, once again I am repeating. Lay means song, tarry means to wait, luster means shine, radiance, kindred means one's relative, lute means a stringed instrument like guitar. Okay, so ले मीन सॉन्ग, ले का मतलब क्या होता है? सॉन्ग गाना, ठीक है ना. टेरी का मतलब टू वेट, कुछ समय के लिए क्या है? रुकना. लस्टर शाइन, ठीक है ना, कुछ क्या है? शाइन करना. किंडर्ड वंस रिलेटिव, किसका क्या है? रिलेटिव. लिव्ड अ स्ट्रिंग इंस्ट्रूमेंट लाइक गिटार, ये क्या है? एक तरह का इंस्ट्रूमेंट है, गिटार की तरह क्या है? दिखाई देता है. ठीक है, इसमें क्या है? स्ट्रिंग्स लगे होते हैं और उसको क्या है? वो बजाते हैं. Okay, so these are some key words. Okay, let's discuss about the poet Sarojini Naidu. Okay, Sarojini Naidu was celebrated. Okay, Sarojini Naidu was a celebrated poet who was born on 13 February 1879 and died in the year 1949, 2nd March. Died in the year 1959 on 2nd March. Okay, and she was a playwright and an Indian independence activist also. Okay, she was a playwright and Indian independence activist also. Okay, and she was the first woman to become the president of Indian National Congress also. Okay, she was the first woman who became the president of Indian National Congress and also to achieve the post of governor in Uttar Pradesh. Okay. So Sarojini Naidu was a celebrated poet who was born on 13th February 1879 and died in the year 1949 on 2nd March. Okay, and she was a playwright and an Indian independence activist also. She was the first woman to become the president of Indian National Congress and also to achieve the post of governor in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so this is some kind of achievement which she had, and it was believed that her poets were so beautiful that it could be sung, and that's why her collection of poems. Okay, the Golden Threshold, which was published in the year 1905, and brought recognitions as Bulbule Hind or Bharat Kokila, okay, the Nightingale of India. So Sarojini Naidu is also known as the Nightingale of India. Get it? She is also known as the Nightingale of India because of her beautiful poetry sections. Okay, she was also an Indian independence activist. Okay, and who fought during the independence of India by his beautiful poets. Okay, so here in this poem we get a glimpse of the people or of the lives led by the nomadic people, few tribal people in India and their outlook on life. She describes the nomadic people, selfless life, nomadic and selfless life of group of wandering folk singers. So from the topic itself you can understand that wandering singers. So wandering means the person who goes from one place to another. Okay, who is not settled in one place, who move from one place to another. So such kind of persons are called wanderers. Okay, and it means wandering singers means there could be some singers. Okay, a group of singers, a band of singers who does some singing purpose by wandering from one place to another. So in this poem we will read about that folk singers, about that wandering singers, how they lead their lives and what are the effect that is caused by their songs. Get it? Let us go through our topic. Okay, let us go through our topic, that is wandering singers. Get it? So I have my book. I am reading out that lines, and you should follow me, and along with me you should also recite the lines. Okay. So where the voice of wind calls our wandering feet through echoing forest and echoing street, with lutes in our hands, ever singing, we roam. All men are our kindred. The world is our home. Our lays are cities whose luster is shared. The laughter and beauty of women long dead. The sword of old battles, the crown of old kings, and happy and simple and sorrow things. What hope shall we gather? What dreams shall we sow? Where the wind calls our wandering footsteps, we go. No love bids us tarry, no joy bids us wait. The voice of the wind is the voice of our fate. Okay, so once again I am repeating the sentences. Where the voice of the wind calls our wandering feet through echoing forest and echoing street, with lutes in our hands, ever singing, we roam. All men are our kindred, the world is our home. Our lays are our cities, whose luster is shared, the laughter and beauty of women long dead. A sword of old battles, the crown of old kings, and happy and simple and sorrowful things. What hope shall we gather? What dreams shall we sow? Where the wind calls our wandering footsteps, we go. No love bids us tarry, no joy bids us wait. The voice of the wind is the voice of our fate. Okay, so let's discuss by line. As we know that the poem Wandering Singer is written by Sarojini Naidu, the Nightingale of India, was an Indian political activist also and a poet. She was a sensitive poet and wrote poetry on the beauties of simple joys and happiness and sorrows of life. Her poetry included children's poems, nature poems, and poems on birth and death also. She is a poet of Indian thought and culture, and her poet describes Indian customs and traditions, that how Indian they wear their dresses, how they utilize, how they manage their customs and traditions, that how they do their festivals. Okay, and men and women, legend of kings and queens. They also talk about, the poem also talks about the different legends, ancient queens and queens, and that how they fought to the how they fought to recover to get rid of the Britishers. Okay, so it also talks about the different kings and queens, how they lead a life. Okay, how they lead a beautiful life, and how they battle with the other kings, and how they occupy their area. Okay, so we will read it by line. Okay, where the voice of wind calls our wandering feet through echoing forest and echoing streets. So these two lines they speak about their wandering feet. So as as winds are unpredictable, it means they can blow. Okay, they can blow in any directions they can. In the same way, the wandering singers, they also move from one place to another. Okay, they move from one place to another. They are not settled in one place. Okay, they are wandering feet. It means their feet move automatically, or they move from one place to another. Okay, they are not present in a certain place. So here in the second line, through echoing forest and echoing deep. So here echoing is repeated in the second line, which shows that how the sound of their beautiful melodious song expresses the mixed emotions. Okay, so their songs, they echo in the forest, also in the local streets. Wherever they go, wherever they go from one place to another, they used to sing the melodious song which echoes in each and every environment in the forest. Okay, they pass by forest, and during that time they also sing the song. Okay, so basically their song presents the feeling of love and emotions. Okay, it gives the feeling of love and emotions, their songs. Okay, and also expresses a strong feeling. So wherever they go from one place to another, from either it may be in the forest or in local street, their song, their melodious song, they echoes in each and every conditions, in each and every area. As like the wind, how it blows from one place to another. We can't stop the wind, the blowing of wind. The wind blows in any directions as it can. So in the same way, the wandering singers also move from one place to another. They are not present in a certain place. So with the lutes in our hands, ever singing we roam. All men are our kindred, the world is our home. So in this line, it suggests that they sing continuously as they roam with lutes. Okay, lute is kind of musical instrument which I have written. Okay, or you can see the page number 133. It is the meaning is given. Okay, lute is a one kind of instrument, musical instrument which has strings on it, and by producing the sound of string they sing melodious songs and move from one place to another. So they continuously they sing the song. Okay, they continuously sing a song when they were passing by. They consider all men that they are the extended family of them. Okay, that means they are the family of other. Okay, but they are related to them also, and the whole world is their homes. Okay, they consider all the men's, no men's, their extended family. They thought that they are the members of their, or they are the part of their family, and the whole world their homes. Okay, so it gives their song gives a strong message to the human society, message of love and affections, with sorrows and life, with sorrows of life also. Okay, so our lays are of cities whose luster is shared, the laughter and the beauty of women long dead. So in this line signifies that the wandering singers sing about the great rulers of India, great kings and queens. Okay, and also also about the joy and happy of women. So, and the women who are not no more now, who are no more now. Actually, so their basically their song describes or signifies about the ancient rulers, ancient kings and queens, how they lead a life, and about the sorrows and happies, joy and happy of the women who are no more now. Okay. The sword of old battles, the crown of old kings. So the sword of old battles and crown of old kings, what does it mean? It means about the ancient, okay, rulers, kings, how they put crown in on their head, and crown of old kings, and how do they battle with their enemies. It also signifies stories, tells the stories of their ancient rulers, kings and queens and omens. Okay, and happy and simple and sorrow things we hope shall be gather, what dreams shall be so. Okay, so the wandering singer says that whatever the happy, simple and sorrow things, whatever the things which the ancient rulers, women face, okay, men and women face, they describe their feelings through these beautiful melodious songs. Okay, where the wind calls our wandering footsteps we go. Here they say that as like how the wind goes from one place to another, so as how wind calls our wandering footsteps, it means that as how if the wandering if the cloud, okay, if the wind calls them, they can go from one place to another. Okay, with that melodious song which they have. Okay, so no love bids us tarry, no joy bids us wait. The voice of the wind is the voice of our fate. So here the people belong to the nomadic tribe. They cannot they settle down at one place. They have vivid regions. They have a vivid dream about their future. Okay, they have been nomadic tribes for generations and times. Okay, and they are described and they are designed to live without, destined to live without attachment to one place. Okay, they don't their life is that kind of life that they are not attached to love. Okay, they are not attached to one person. So that is the reason that they are not settled in one place. They move from one place to another, and they spread the music of love and joy. They spread the message of ancient rulers, kings and queens, how they lead a comfortable life, how they battle with their enemies, okay, who were no more now. Okay, so basically what does the folk singers usually talks about? they basically talks about our nearby environment, okay, nearby villages, cities, towns, about our about our lost culture, about our lost traditions. Okay, so they basically talks about the lost uh, kingdoms, okay, and the customs and traditions which we lost also. Okay, so they speaks about that customs and traditions, about the festival that we are not doing. Okay, they are not doing such kind of we are not wearing such kind of dresses, we are not following that kinds of festivals and that kind of traditions also. Okay, so what was our lost traditions, they basically talks about that tradition, okay, which we have forgot now. Okay, so the folk singers, they usually move from state to state, locality to locality, and sing the melodious songs. But there are some people who understand their songs, who can feel their songs. But today's world, if some nomadic tribe, if they come to us, then we can't what we can say, understand the theme of the song even. Okay, because we are not aware of our ancient history. Okay, so this is about the wandering singers, that they move from one place to another. Okay, they go from one place to another, they spread the message of love and joy. Okay, so let's discuss about little bit the summary of the poem. So the poem basically, wandering singer is about the life, actually about the band of folk singers. Okay, band, it is a group of folk singers who wander from one place to another, that is from town to town and from village to village, to spread the message of love and joy through their singing. Okay, they have no fixed abode, that means they have no fixed place to settle down. Okay, they can settle down, but their song, it doesn't make them to settle down from one place to another, because they want to spread this message to the whole world, because they believe that the whole world is their home. That is the reason why they are not settling at one place. So they are forever on road, led to ever new places by wind, by the voice of wind. So they are not present in one place, they move from place to place. They are forever, they move from one place to another, forever on road, okay, led to ever new places, okay, by the voice of wind. Whether they are traveling through streets or forest, the places echoes with their beautiful songs wherever they go, either to the forest or to the streets. Their beautiful melodious song, it echoes through all the streets and forest. They play lute, okay, one type of instrument attached with strings, okay, as they roam from one place to another. So the theme of the poem is that that the songs that they sing goes back to the stories of ancient battles of the kings. Okay, they also sing about the cities that were once glorious but no more now, and happy and beautiful women who died long time ago. Okay, and about other happy and sad things. So they basically talks about the song basically talks about the ancient kings, okay, which is the theme of the poem, about their battles and about the glorious, okay, glory of the place, okay, glorious, how about the cities, how they are glorious one time but they are no more now, and about the happies and sorrows of the women who died long time ago. Okay, so the wandering singers have no family, okay, they have no family and no hope, no home, but they consider all mankind, okay, as their extended family, and the whole world is their home. So basically, so they didn't have any home, they didn't have any families. Okay, if they have families, then they have to settle down. So that is why they think that all mankind are their extended family, and the whole world is their home. So they do not dream or plan the way the other people do. Okay, so for their lives to do not follow a fixed regular pattern. Okay, now there are some ordinary people, they usually think about their future, about their dreams, about their destinations, goals. But this kind of wandering singers, they don't think about their goals. They move, they wonder how the song moves to them. Okay, they wander by the voice of the wind. And their destiny is as changeable as changing directions, and their destiny is changeable as how the direction changes in every day. In the same way, their destination changes each and every day. It means if they are present in one village, then the next day they will go to another village. If they are present in one street, then in the next time, after a few time, they will be in the next street. So they are not held back by the love or happiness, yet they love their wandering lifestyle and are happy to keep traveling forever. Okay, they are not held by the love or happiness, yet they love their wandering lifestyle and are very happy to travel from one place to another. Okay, तो यहाँ पे जो वंडरिंग सिंगर्स हैं, वंडरिंग सिंगर्स का मतलब क्या होता है कि वंडरिंग का एक टर्म है, ठीक ना। वंडरिंग मतलब होता है कि एक जगह से दूसरी जगह को क्या है, जाना, वंडर करना, ठीक है ना, एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाना। तो वंडरिंग सिंगर्स, तो ये बेसिकली क्या है, कोई सिंगर्स हैं, ए बैंड ऑफ सिंगर्स हैं, ग्रुप ऑफ सिंगर्स हैं, जो कि क्या है, एक जगह से क्या है दूसरी जगह को क्या है जाते हैं। ओके, दे गो फ्रॉम वन प्लेस टू अनदर. So where the voice of wind calls our wandering feet through echoing forest and echoing street. तो कुछ लाइन्स हैं, ठीक है ना। तो यहाँ पे ये बताते हैं कि वो एक जगह से है दूसरी जगह जाते हैं, ठीक है ना। वो एक जगह पे कभी सेटल होकर क्या है नहीं रहते। तो जहाँ उनकी कदम उनको लेकर जाता है वो वहीं क्या है जाते हैं। जिस तरह जो विंड्स होते हैं, ठीक है ना, वो एक जगह पे सेटल होकर नहीं रहते, वो हवा से क्या है वो क्या है बह जाते हैं, ठीक है ना। उसी तरह क्या है उनका जो फोक सिंगर्स है उनकी लाइफ भी ऐसी ही है, ठीक है ना। वो हवा की तरह क्या है एक जगह से दूसरी जगह क्या है बह कर क्या है चले जाते हैं। और बेसिकली उनके जो सॉन्ग्स हैं, ठीक है ना, वो मेलोडियस होने के साथ साथ क्या है एक स्ट्रॉन्ग फीलिंग ऑफ क्या है जॉय, लव एंड क्या है जॉय का एक फीलिंग क्या है देते हैं, ठीक है ना। सभी को क्या है प्यार की क्या है भाषा क्या वो सिखाते हैं कि कैसे हम एक दूसरे के साथ क्या है कैसे मिलजुल कर रह सकते हैं। तो फोक सिंगर्स जो होते हैं, ठीक है ना, वंडरिंग सिंगर्स क्या होते हैं वो फोक सिंगर्स होते हैं। फोक सिंगर्स जो कि हमारे आसपास हमारे कल्चर हमारे ट्रेडिशन के बारे में क्या है हमको कुछ क्या है बताते हैं, ठीक है ना। हमारे जो कल्चर है ट्रेडिशन बहुत पुराना है, जिसको क्या है हम क्या भूल चुके हैं, ठीक है ना। वो कस्टम्स और ट्रेडिशन हम क्या उतना फॉलो नहीं करते। बहुत सारे हमारे जो एंशिएंट जो पूर्वज थे, ठीक है ना, वो क्या बहुत सारे फेस्टिवल्स बहुत सारे कस्टम्स को क्या मानते थे, ठीक है ना, फॉलो करते थे। लेकिन आजकल क्या है वो धीरे धीरे क्या है कम होते आ रहे हैं, ठीक है ना। जैसे मतलब जो विलेजेस हैं वो डेवलप होते जा रहे हैं टाउन्स में सिटीज़ में, तो वैसे ही क्या है जो फेस्टिवल्स वगैरह हम लोग का वो क्या है कम होते जा रहे हैं। क्योंकि जो विलेजेस में जो रहते थे अब क्या है वो सीधा क्या मूव ऑन कर रहे हैं सिटीज़ या टाउन्स में, तो अपने जो कस्टम्स है ट्रेडिशंस है उसको क्या है वो भूलते आ रहे हैं। तो उसको क्या है वो अपने जो सॉन्ग है उसके माध्यम से क्या वो बताते हैं हमारा कस्टम्स कैसा था, ट्रेडिशंस कैसा था, ठीक है ना। और क्या है वो उनका क्या है एक परिवार नहीं है पहली बात तो, ठीक है ना, क्योंकि वो एक जगह से दूसरी जगह वो क्या है मूव ऑन करते हैं। तो ये चांस नहीं होता कि वो क्या है परिवार क्या है चला सके, ठीक है ना। तो इस वजह से क्या है वो सभी मैनकाइंड को, सभी मेन से वुमेन सभी को क्या है अपनी क्या है एक्सटेंडेड फैमिली मानते हैं, सभी को क्या है अपने फैमिली का क्या है एक पार्ट ही मानते हैं और पूरी दुनिया को क्या है वो अपना घर क्या है समझते हैं। तो हो गया ना वो उनका क्या है एक लाइफ, ठीक है ना। द लाफ्टर एंड ब्यूटी ऑफ वुमेन हु लॉन्ग डेड, तो वो क्या है एंशिएंट रूलर्स, किंग्स एंड क्वींस कैसे मतलब लाइफ जीते थे, क्या ट्रेडिशन कस्टम्स वगैरह वो पहना करते थे, ट्रेडिशंस को फॉलो करते थे, फेस्टिवल्स क्या क्या मनाते थे, ठीक है ना, वो कैसा लाइफ जीते थे, ठीक है ना, उसके बारे में क्या वो हमें सिखाते हैं, हमें बताते हैं, ठीक है। द स्वर्ड्स ऑफ ऑल मेटल्स, द क्राउन ऑफ ओल्ड किंग्स एंड हैप्पी एंड सिंपल एंड सोरोफुल थिंग्स, हर चीज़ के बारे में क्या वो बताते हैं, चाहे वो सोरो हो या हैप्पी हो, ठीक है ना। पहले ज़माने में क्या है जो वुमेन थे क्या है बहुत क्या है हैप्पी, और जो सोरो ठीक है ना उनके लाइफ में क्या हैप्पी भी होता था और सोरो भी क्या है आजकल भी क्या है वो देखने को मिलते हैं, ठीक है ना। सो बेसिकली describe about the happy and sorrows of women in the past, ओके। तो पास्ट में जैसे मतलब वुमेन्स थे उनके बारे में वो डिस्क्राइब करते हैं। एंड हैप्पी एंड सिंपल सोरोफुल थिंग्स, व्हाट होप शैल बी गैदर, वी ड्रीम्स शैल बी, व्हाट ड्रीम्स शैल बी सो, हम क्या इकट्ठा करके लेंगे, हमारे पास क्या ऐसे है, ठीक है ना, हमारे पास ऐसा कुछ नहीं है जिसको क्या है हम लेकर क्या है जाएंगे, ठीक है ना। हमारे पास सिर्फ इतना चीज़ है कि हम उसको लेकर जाएंगे और क्या है हमारे पास सिर्फ एक ही चीज़ है वो क्या है सॉन्ग, और इसके माध्यम से क्या है हम संसार को क्या है हमारी जो संस्कृति है उसके बारे में क्या हम उनको बताना चाहते हैं। सो वेयर द विंड्स कॉल्स आवर वॉन्डरिंग फुटस्टेप्स वी गो, तो जहाँ हमारी राह चल पड़े, जहाँ हमारे कदम चल पड़े हम उसी और क्या है जाते हैं, हम एक जगह से दूसरी जगह जाते हैं, हम एक जगह पर कभी ठहर कर क्या है नहीं रहते, ठीक है ना। कोई भी प्यार क्या है कोई अपने प्यार क्या है उस बंधन में क्या है बांध नहीं सकती, ठीक है ना, कोई भी जॉय या हैप्पीनेस क्या है उनको रोक नहीं सकती, ठीक है ना, वो क्या है एक जगह से दूसरी जगह क्या है जाते हैं, ठीक है ना। सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट आवर टुडेज क्लास, ओके। सो they hold a lute and by producing or making a singing song and by playing that lute they move from one place to another। तो आजकल भी हमें ऐसा कहीं ना कहीं कुछ जगह पर क्या है ऐसे फोक सिंगर्स हमको क्या है देखने को मिलते हैं, ठीक है ना, और उनके क्या है हाथ में क्या है वो ल्यूट होते हैं, ठीक है ना, वो क्या अपने बजाते हैं टन 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 क्या बजते रहता है, मतलब गाना गाते रहते हैं उसको बजाते रहते हैं, जैसे कि गिटार सितार को हम जैसे बजाते हैं वैसे क्या वो उनको बजाते हैं, ठीक है ना। और एक क्या वो गोरखनाथ वाले बाबा आते हैं वो अपने साथ यह बजाते हैं, ठीक है ना। अपने क्या है ये सब चीज़ क्या है टाउन में देखने को तो नहीं मिलता, लेकिन गाँव में क्या है बहुत से जो कि मतलब टाउन के एरिया, ठीक है ना, टाउन के पास वाले जितने भी मतलब गाँव है वहाँ वो क्या है आते हैं, ठीक है ना, जो मांग वांग के क्या वो खाते हैं। सो दे टॉक्स अबाउट द एंशिएंट किंग्स एंड क्वींस अबाउट देयर ट्रेडिशंस आल्सो। सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट आवर टुडेज क्लास, दैट इज चैप्टर 13 वॉन्डरिंग सिंगर्स, ठीक है ना। तो ये वीडियोस को तुम क्या है बार बार देखना, ठीक है ना, समझने की क्या है कोशिश करना ये फोक सिंगर्स कौन है और कैसे ये इन्फ्लुएंस करते हैं, ठीक है ना, उनके सॉन्ग से पूरी सोसाइटी लोकेलिटी स्टेट्स हर जगह पे क्या है वो उसको क्या है गाकर सुनाते हैं, ठीक है ना, जो कि अपने कल्चर के बारे में क्या है सुनाते हैं, अपने जो ट्रेडिशंस हैं, ठीक है ना, उनके बारे में क्या वो फेस्टिवल्स हैं उनके बारे में वो सुनाते हैं। ओके, सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट टुडेज क्लास एंड थैंक यू ऑल फॉर viewing the video and stay home and stay safe. Thank you.